Hello, everybody. My name is Samuel from the RVA Technical Solutions Phone Systems channel. In today's review, we're gonna be going over the look at my XLite soft phone. If you don't know what XLite is, it's basically a soft phone but used on PC users. This is only for Windows users, not for Mac or Linux users. Now, many of you guys recognize the soft phone. Now, why do you recognize the soft phone? It's because you guys probably seen Scammer Payback's videos or Nano Bader's videos, and in that in every single video, you will see this phone right here. That's right. This is called XLite soft phone version 3.0. So, but why doesn't have like the 6 lines? That's because this is a 2-line phone, even though that you can only add one SIP account. So let's go over some stuff, or let's go over some, you know, we're gonna be doing demonstrations, and then yeah. So the first thing that you do is when you I'm gonna give you a quick demonstration real quick. When you first log in into XLite, you will see analyzation and discovery network. That means it's detecting your network, and then once it connects to your network, you will say registration. And after the registration, you will see ready, and then your username is what is the extension that your IT personnel set up with. Now, if you guys wondering why do scammers even use this soft phone even though that it's outdated, um, personally, I don't even know why. Probably because it's the best for them. I'm not sure, my guess. But once you open up your XLite soft phone, you will see this phone, or you will see this. You got your screen right here. And then what is this red icon on the screen right here? That's just your missed calls. So yeah, the that's just the calls that you know, and that's just the missed calls that I received. And then you will get 2 lines even though that you do not have um even though that you don't have a second SIP account. And what is this arrow right here? That's just a video, but unfortunately it doesn't work. You will see, if you notice that your video camera is on or something, and that means it is on, but I don't even know why though. This has been outdated, and they use like a Internet Explorer um Internet Explorer browser, which the Internet Explorer has been discontinued, and it was replaced with Microsoft Edge. Alright, so what will happen if we click on one of those lines? Line 1 or line 2? You will pretty much hear a dial tone. I'm gonna give you a quick demonstration. See? No, I don't even know why do I have 2 lines. It's probably for extra. Probably when you receive a second call, probably. And this is your mute, where you can mute your mic. Speaker. Or I don't even know what that is, probably. That's just to mute the speaker, probably. I don't know. but it literally says speakerphone, but when I click on speakerphone, it doesn't even work. If I wanted to make it put on speaker, I gotta press the line 1 or this dial pad, which it will give us a dial tone. Flash, I don't even know what that is, but if somebody can tell me in the comments of what that is, I would appreciate that. Redial, that's just your redial, um, which I will give you a quick demonstration. As you guys could hear, I'm getting a call from my DGM, so I'm gonna go pick up the phone. Hello,
Hello,
testing.
testing.
As you guys could hear in the background, that was my DGM D65 IP phone. So yeah, and if you want to clear this out, even though that there's no like clear or whatever, it's on the dial pad. You gotta press clear, and it will go back to the main screen. Now this is your features. Hold, that's just to put the color on hold. So I'm going I'm doing outbound call, so let me go and dial my extension. Now as you guys can see, I'm getting an incoming call, so we're gonna answer that. And then you can hear me in the background. So I can put the caller on hold. Yeah, that just works. I'm gonna go
Gonna
and
go
mute
and
that.
mute that.
And then hold on real quick. Okay, the phone is finally hanging up. Okay. And then your record, that's just to record the call. So I'm gonna go and dial my extension. You can just press enter to dial it. Hello.
Hello.
And you could hear
Hear
me.
me.
So
So
yeah,
yeah,
you can
you
hear
can hear
me.
me.
And then,
And
I'm gonna
I'm
give
gonna
you a
give you a
quick
quick
recording demo.
demo.
And
And
as you
as
guys
you
can
guys can
see,
see,
it
it
is
is
currently
currently
recording right
recording right
now.
now.
So
So
yeah.
yeah.
Depending on
Depending
like
on like
where you
where you
saved
saved
it,
it,
by
by
default,
default,
it would
it
just
would just
saved it
saved
in
it
your
in your documents.
documents. But if
But if
you
you
change the
change the
location
location
of
of
where
where
you
you
want to
want
set the
to set
call
the call
recordings,
recordings,
for my
for my
example,
example,
it
it
is
is
my
my
drive.
drive.
So yeah.
So yeah.
But if
But
I
if I
wanted
wanted
to
to
take it
take it
off
off
recording,
recording,
I could
I could
just
just
push
push
this
this
call
call
recording
recording
button
button
again, and
again,
that
and that
will,
will,
that
that
will
will
take
take
the
the
call
call
on,
on.
that will
That
take
will
out the
take out the
recording.
recording.
So
So
yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, it was just a quick demo. Now, AA is just auto answer. So if I enable that, um, it it's enabled. So I'm gonna go and down my extension. Now it
That
should be
should be
working.
working.
Yep, it
Yep, it
works.
works.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Now I'm gonna try it again, just to see if it works. Pretty much, you had to speak over the microphone in order to make it auto answer. So you had to speak on the microphone in order to auto answer. So yeah. And this is your hang up button, obviously. So yeah. DN if you or actually if you wanted to take off auto answer, you could just press the auto answer button again, and that will take off the auto answer. So I'm gonna give you a quick demo. So I'm gonna dial my extension. And then so yeah, it works. Hello. So yeah, that works. Auto conference, I don't even know what that means. I think it's just a conference, but auto conferences, I guess. I'm not sure. Conference, that's just your conference. Do not disturb, that's just your do not disturb, so if I enable that, that's just basically DND. So if I dial my extension, basically it will say missed call. So yeah. So yeah, if I wanted to take it off, I could just press the DND button again, and that will turn it off. And if you guys want to know what the line 2 is, I'll give you a quick demonstration. And then once you're on a web browser or something, you will see a incoming call. You can just answer that. I'm pretty sure you could just keep talking while you're on a browser, but a notification pops up. So yeah. And if you guys wondering what this is, this is just your missed calls and your received calls and then your dial calls and stuff like that. It's just basically it. Now that's just to minimize. That's just to hide it, I guess. Show menu, that's just your other options. That's just basically your settings. SIP account, that's just your account or your extension settings. Um, for but if you're if you're a call and if you're in a call center, please do not try to change anything in the SIP account settings, because that could maybe get consequences or something. But if you're just a nerd like me, and if you just have this in your home, and if you have like a free PBX server, you can change that in the settings as well. But if you're just a customer support or something like that, for example, like, hey, thank you for calling customer support or something, please, I recommend do not change something in the SIP account settings, because that's only for the IT department for that thing. Privacy rules, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that is. Diagnostics folder, that's just your diagnostics. And if you're wondering what is the options, that's just your settings. So yeah. So yeah, that's just your basic Softphone. But yeah, I just want to say, thank you so much for watching, and if you guys do want the download link, I'll leave it in the description. If you guys want that a phone in your PC or something. If you think it's too outdated and if you want a soft phone that would get updates, I recommend Microsip. It's a free open source soft phone that is available on Windows, macOS, and Linux. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day, everybody. See ya.